Right then, I went out the other day, a few weeks ago now actually, and I took some photographs. Now, nothing unusual about that, but the weather. The weather was very bright, very sunny, very warm, and everyone said summer's a terrible time to do landscape photography. Well, not for me, it's not. You've just got to adapt and use the right materials. So have a quick look at the video, come back, we'll have a quick chat. Well, good morning, and what a beautiful morning it is here in North Wales. I'm out for a long walk, probably about 14 miles this morning, this afternoon, and I brought with me my usual lightweight 35mm camera outfit, but I will be shooting just one film today, and that is Rollei Infrared 400, both with the infrared filter and without, so making use of one film, different looks depending on how I filter it. Right then, I am now at the highest point of the walk. This is the mountain of Canicht, my favourite mountain of all. I absolutely love this mountain. It's something friendly about it. I just love being up here, and a stunning day today. Now, a little bit about the equipment, obviously. Now, I have been shooting predominantly with this Nikon F80, coupled with the Tamron 28-200 and a yellow filter. Now, the yellow filter will render scenes in such a way as it will mimic other films like HP5 Plus, etc. Shooting it typically sort of, 1/25th of a second at f11. Very straightforward, but obviously with the intention of shooting some infrared. So I have my little infrared filter, an R72 infrared filter. Now I screw that in front of the camera, take the yellow filter off obviously, and that allows me to shoot shots in infrared. Now the shutter speeds are very slow. You're typically talking about around a second. Now I'm bracketing at half a second, and 2 seconds at f16. That should give me a usable shot. Needs a tripod. I'm using a little tripod to video myself now, very lightweight tripod. So hopefully I'm going to get a good mix of shots. You may have seen some already in infrared, but given now that it's getting towards sort of 11 o'clock, the infrared light is getting better. I think more of the shots on the way back down to the car will be in infrared. So hope you've enjoyed it so far, and see you at the bottom. So I hope you enjoyed that. It was a lovely walk. It was a long walk. I got very hot. I think I drank about 3 litres of water. I got quite tired at the end of it, quite sore, which is why I was stood in the river there. My feet were absolutely boiling. Anyway, of more interest is the film choice. The film of choice was Rollei Infrared. Now, as I said on the video, I chose this so I could shoot it in different modes. I shot it without a filter when it was dull. I was using a yellow filter for conventional type shots, very similar to HP5 Plus results, as I said. And I was using with an R72 infrared filter, which cuts off all the visible light below 720 nanometers. So yeah, very flexible film indeed. Development. Now, development's important for infrared film. Now, this Rollei Infrared, I typically find, suits a developer which has been around since 1892, something like that. Rodinal. Now, there's various flavours of Rodinal. You'll see it as R09, Rodinal Original. They're all the same. It's just a trademark thing. This is Adox Rodinal. Bought it about 15 years ago. It doesn't go off, lasts forever. There are stories, anecdotal stories, about it being found sort of 60, 70 years after the end of the war in cellars. People have opened it up and it's worked fine. So it's got a great shelf life. And I use it at a dilution of 1:50 for 12 minutes. 1:50 for 12 minutes gives me superb negatives in medium format, medium format, 5x4, and also in 35mm. Very grainy, very atmospheric, very sharp indeed. So, in summary, the summer. I love the summer because I can get out, there's long days, very long walks, but you need to get the right film. You need to adapt to the conditions, and in this case I think I got it right. I'm not too sure about some of the compositions, to be honest, but certainly the results gave me a lot of flexibility from one film, one camera and one lens. So yeah, I was very pleased. Hope you enjoyed it. Maybe it's given you a few ideas to try yourself. Yeah, I'll see you again soon. Plenty more of these coming up, long walks in the hills. Thanks for watching again.